Welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at formulas, and formulas are very useful because they allow us to use what we've learned from equations in algebra to model real world situations and then change what we've learned about that situation for many different scenarios. So the first skill we're going to be looking at is substituting into an equation based on a different value. So let's start out with A. We have h equals 3m minus 2, and we can think about a formula as being something useful for society. So perhaps this is an equation determining how far homes need to be set apart, and m can be just a arbitrary distance. So let's solve for m equals 4. So when m equals 4, h is equal to 3 times 4 minus 2, and that is equal to 12 minus 2, which in turn is equal to 10. So h is equal to 10. Then for b, we're going to change the value again. So perhaps we've decided that we need actually our houses to be further apart, and we've decided that the right amount for that is when m equals 7. So we can apply the same formula, but change m to be equal to 7. In this case, 3 times 7 is 21 minus 2, and that means h is equal to 19. Now, another useful thing about formulas is we don't have to start with the input. We can start with the output that we actually want. So for C, say I would like h to equal 16, I would plug that in, and then instead of solving for h, I would solve for m. And if we continue this idea that we've been talking about, m would be how far apart to set apart those houses if I wanted this arbitrary distance or amount of houses to be within an area. So perhaps we need to space them out to a specific quantity. So in this case, 16 is equal to 3m, and what we want to do is instead add 2 to both sides. So in this case, 18 is equal to 3m, and therefore dividing both sides by 3, we will get 18 over 3 is equal to m. Now 18 over 3 is just 6, so m is equal to 6. For D, we have 22, so we've decided the home should be even further apart perhaps, and then we need 3m minus 2. Okay, so adding 2 to both sides, we get 24 is equal to 3m. Then we can divide both sides by 3, and we get 8 is equal to m. Again, equivalent equations means if you don't like it solving it in this particular way, which is a bit annoying if you're used to solving left to right, you can just rewrite the entire equation from the start in your preferred order. Alright, here are a few to practice, so give them a go, give the video a pause, and I will solve them in just a moment. Okay, let's get started. So for our practice question here, we have we have k is equal to 4n minus 3. And again, this might be in relation to any number of things. It could be a very useful formula, or it could be something simple for determining how many things we need to stock on a shelf. So let's start out with A and say k when n is equal to 5. That means k is going to be equal to 4 times 5 minus 3. Okay, and then k is going to be equal to 20 minus 3. So k is equal to 17. B. K when n is equal to 8. So k is equal to 4 times 8 minus 3. K is equal to 32 minus 3. So k is equal to 29. Alright, let's look at C. So for C, we have n when k is equal to 17. So let's rewrite our equation with n on the left and with our other k on the right. So let's say we have 4n minus 3 is equal to 17. Alright, adding 3 to both sides means we're left with 4n is equal to 20. Dividing both sides by 4, we get n is equal to 5. For d, we have k when n is equal to 10. So k is equal to 4 times 10 minus 3. And therefore k is equal to 40 minus 3. And k is equal to 37. Alright, that's it for this video. Hopefully it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.